How's it going, everybody? Akiro here, and today I am going to give out my review of Guns and Stories Bulletproof VR. Now, thanks to the developers for sending me a copy so I may check out their latest update on the game for better stability of handling the weapons and gameplay in general. Without further ado, let's talk about their game and let's see if there was any good updates that may have fixed some of the stuff that most people were a little bit concerned about when it first launched on PSVR.
What do you want, kid? Go on now.
Look what I found. I know it's yours.
Why, this is my old coat. Where did you dig that up? Give that to me right this minute, boy.
But Grandpa, how did you ever come about a gun like that? Tell me. Am I not your grandson, after all?
Oh, all right, boy. I'm way too old to chase you around anyway. You little brat. So be it. I'll tell you about my younger days. But first, fetch Grandpa a clean glass and a bottle labeled whiskey. Yeah, right there. Behind the ashtray.
So let's talk about the game itself. Literally, you are in a story told by Uncle Bill. He is telling his grandson the whole story of how he met his wife, or how he saved his wife, technically. So literally, you are going through a wave shooter of all the enemies that are down to stop him from saving his wife. The story itself is very intriguing and nice to hear while you are doing a couple of wave shooting. He will talk randomly about little stuff here and there just to keep your mind, occupied and entertained as you're trying to take down waves of enemies coming at you with bullets or with melee attacks.
Moon Prism, give me your power! Oh, didn't work. I'll have to use the old method, I guess. They shared a ranch on Brokeback Mountain. And I bet that ain't all they shared, but you're too young to know about that kind of stuff, Robbie.
Now, they added some interesting features, like being able to reflect bullets from your gun. You can still dodge if you like, or you can shoot the bullets if you're very accurate. They have massive lines of weapons, very, very creative weapons, in my opinion. Of course, they give you the revolvers to start with, and then afterwards he starts throwing in some creative weapons that will be very intriguing for you to try out and experiment to see whether or not it's an actual weapon you would want to try.
Oh, such a nice saloon. It has musicians and it has booze. There I met two lovely twin beauties. Here they are, by the way. Meet Bella and Tallulah.
Of course, when you're done with the game, you have a bonus level where you can play more wave shooters, where you can pick any types of weapons to choose from. And then from there, you'll be able to see if you can make a high score. So of course, in this game, you're only using move controllers. I mean, they don't allow you to use the DualShock or the aim controller, which I know a lot of people are looking for more support on the aim, but in my opinion, this literally deserves just move controllers, so there's no problem with that. Now, in my experience, I actually had a good time handling most of the weapons. There was nothing too wrong about it in my perspective of performance. The visual was great. I had no issues with the visual. It was very graphical in ways of different environments of the Western style wave shooter. The way I see this game, it's pretty good for a wave shooter, but the one thing I kind of noticed in my experience of playing wave shooters, it seemed a bit too stretched in my thoughts. I mean, even though there were only 7 to 8 minutes of wave shooters, it felt pretty long. I mean, a little exhausted, but all I can say is I guess it gives you plenty of time to actually play through the game and gives you more time to actually think about going through it. But my thought is, do I really want to go through all of that again? Probably if I want to do the achievements. But then even the achievements are not too bad. But maybe I'll just kind of come by once in a while if I feel like shooting random Western cowboys on the side. For what it's worth, it may be a nice collection to your VR library. There's really nothing wrong with the game. It's absolutely fun. I did enjoy it, going through all the storyline for the story itself. The bonuses are nice for the replay value, but again, that's really up to you if you're really into all the wave shooting. As I said before, this game is good for what it is. There's really absolutely nothing wrong with it. It is really up to you, the gamer, that wants to experience this Western style game and rather enjoy the wave shooter. If you guys have any thoughts or comments, or maybe you played this already and have your experience already made, leave it in the comments. It really helps the developers out. That way they can create something even better. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. If you want to hear more or see more or stay tuned to live streams, subscribe, hit that notification, and I hope to see you guys another time. Take care.